ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Good evening. Can everyone see us, hear us? Testing. I don't know, maybe you can't hear us fully or see us. Yeah, here we go. We're back. What's good, everyone? Ace should be here in a second. This ain't actually Ace. It's Trey. You know how it is. Ace is on a laptop calling in. You know.
From the internet cafe again.
Yeah, from the
like
fucking
that,
into some sort of bullshit, yeah. Right, I'm just going to pop out the chat real quick so I can speak to you fellas this evening. What a fascinating couple of days in the Call of Duty world. Kind of come out of nowhere, this stuff. But we've got plenty to talk about today. So welcome back to the YouTube chat. It's good to be back. I know that Ace, I think, was Ace doing... Oh my God, fucking last weekend's pre-show was an absolute shambles. I actually forgot about that. I was running around this hotel in Portugal trying to find internet. Absolute shambles. But yeah, what's good, everyone in the chat?
It might be time for a haircut.
It may be.
Because this is unmanageable right now. I don't even know what's going on. Like my side, they tucked me sides in.
I'm gonna have to pick one up before I go back home for Christmas. You know. Rablop's pimping. Yeah, low key. They're actually. If we get enough super chats, I might unzip this. But not for any not for free. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you see that motherfucker that posted on our YouTube comments like, why does he was like, why is Trey even on the show? He doesn't even like COD. And then someone said to me, so I was in a Discord call and someone was like, what? No, you don't have to like COD to watch it. I was like, don't particularly watch it. Like, you know, I speak about the drama. I watch a couple of highlights, and everyone loves my opinion. Like, we're logged in.
Trey, you literally look like Fellow, says Robert Darby. Has he cooked you? What's the OnlyFans rap? Coming soon. Honestly, like, if I... Nah, I'm not going to say that. I was going to make a Le Spread joke, but we're not going there yet. Not going there quite yet.
We know why everyone's there.
Yeah, we know why everyone's there.
We know why everyone's there.
We know why everyone's there.
Everyone in the chat, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Be honest.
Live. Yeah,
be honest, guys. Why are you in the chat right now? Be honest.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any updates today. Yeah, we have a lot to talk. Oh, yeah, of course, for some great games to see the new roster in action, so you can leak it. That's good work out of you, Trey. Actually, look at the chat go.
You like that? Yeah, you like that.
They're here for fans, to be fair. That clickbait title. You like that? You like that clickbait title? Drop a like. That's what I'm saying. Sergio Perez news? Yeah, the F1 boys.
PRED drama.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Good clickbait.
He is here.
Is he on his phone?
Oh my God, what is going on?
Yes, indeed I am.
Okay, good afternoon. And I need to move all the cameras around, but that is... oh, no, we're back. We are so back. What's good? Here he is. Wow, this is like Miami all over again.
I don't know where he is this time. Where are you?
I'm in Texas, just in a different location in Texas. But I did get a haircut. So we're back, man.
I didn't.
Yeah.
This is how you know I'm old. Yeah, I got paid today. All right, a significant amount because we're all rich over here on Breaking Point. Come on now.
Well said.
And you know what the first thing I done was? Bought new bed sheets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, dude.
I didn't go to the Gucci store. I didn't go anywhere else.
It's called progress, brother. It's called progress.
Other than to Dunelm.
Oh my God, Dunham Mill.
Did you get some silk ones? Some like nice silk
I got some satin.
Oh.
Okay. I respect it.
You were supposed to go bold, mate, not an F in haircut, says Abdiel.
7.5 tog, as they call it, rap.
Oh, he's got a little 7.5er.
Wait. You know, listen, on a reel before we start this shit, yeah. How good are hotel pillows?
Nah, they hit.
Depends, but I know when it's a good one, it goes crazy.
Some hotel, I was in a hotel in Bangkok, you could request like different types and shapes and like shit in the pillow if you wanted.
Well, let me just put it to you like this. I spent £120 on hotel pillows.
Holy shit. You got to get that Egyptian cotton. That's what I picked up.
Oh, see, now we're talking. Now we're talking dummy.
I haven't been able to get on the fantasy site all week. The boys are working their best. I know there's been a few bugs with the fantasy.
Hey, talk to me though. I'm fucking killing it in the fantasy.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
We can have a look at that in a second. But chat wanna. Well,
Me
Jacob
and Ace
Mead
all
comes
wanna
in.
know, baby.
Has Pred done something? Question mark. Wow, this guy is blessed. Oh, do you know what? I can maybe put a
Oh
chat
my
on
god,
screen.
I'm gonna cook again. Cap's fucked.
There we go.
Oh, does he have Pred?
Nah, he's got listen, I've got Beans, Envoy, Hydra, Ghosty. Bro, I feel like I've got the fucking Avengers. Yeah, versus Simp, Kleenex, Nero, Draza. I've got the Avengers.
All right, there we go.
let's say
Chat's
you're
on the
right.
screen. Let's get that spammed. Good work, everyone.
I literally have 3 players in the best team on the game.
Yeah, it's already over.
That's true, but the thing is, wins don't give you extra points.
Yeah, but like it's not like they're all kill whores. I've got Envoy, the route man. I've got Hydra, the slay man. I've got Ghosty, the man. You know what I'm saying?
Someone's bound for a stinky once in a while. That's all
Hell nah. Then that's why I've got Ben. That's why I've got.
That's when you're gonna lose the week.
Rab trip
why
to
I've got-
Turkey. Oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
getting-
no, Rabbit is
I'm
cooked.
cooked.
It is
Nah,
cooked.
nah. To be fair, it hasn't moved in like years. The hairline's always been like this. But I will say, 5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
No,
gonna
I
get
mean,
there.
Rab. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not including this too. We just got fucking craniums on us, so like,
Yeah, I know.
that's just all it is. We don't have big hairline. We don't have like receding hairlines. We just have big faces and big heads. That's it. Done.
Damn, we got 500 views in here already. They're here for the drama, baby. They're here for the drama. All right, let's talk about some shit.
Oh my god, yo, Ace has got that iPhone shit on, so when he lifts his thumb up, it gives him like thumbs up. If you put his thumbs down, it comes up with a thumbs down.
Does it?
It doesn't always do it. I think it does it like sometimes.
By the way, is it better this way or this
That's
way?
probably
Yeah,
better.
that way.
Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah. This is also one of the most insane tweets.
Are you hiding in a chest a set of drawers?
Yeah, what's this guy?
No, bro. I'm just somewhere where there's no real location to sit down.
Guy's trying to make his IKEA fucking drawer set, and he's just thought, "Fuck it, I just did a show in here, man. Fuck it."
No. I'm in a different room from the rest of the place, so that's where. But my laptop also. I'm at the point with the laptop. I don't know if you guys have been there, where you stick the charger in, and normally it's a new laptop. It'll just like you can leave the charger in, and it'll work. It'll be on. It'll function. I'm at the point with this laptop where I plug the charger in, I open it, it dies repeatedly, so I have to leave it closed for like 10 minutes before it fucking stays on. So give it a minute. We might switch over. We might not. Depends how the show goes. But I don't know. I'm here for the drama. I wasn't gonna miss this show no matter what. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely no chance.
Hey, listen, we got 700 motherfuckers in there right now. I think, all right, let's farm it whilst we're here. All right. Like, listen, let's get some one spams in the chat right now if you want us to start this fucking show right now.
Right,
if you want us to start this pre-show, get some ones in the chat right the fuck now if you want us to get this started, and we're gonna get it started when we get enough one spam.
Trey is getting his paycheck today, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you want the 2 spam, then Deuces, get the fuck out of here because all the ones are gonna get you. They're gonna.
Hey, look at that chat, by the way. Look at that chat.
Look at that. Now we need a couple super chats to come through before we're gonna talk about the shit. That's what you should have done, Trey. No, okay, let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get this going.
So okay, interesting developments. Couple of days ago, I guess I should find the original tweet that kicked this whole thing off. Because Ronnie Intel, as he's going by now, he dropped the bombshell a couple of days ago. Here it was. Sources. Optic Texas are evaluating a change in the starting roster with Hook coming in for PRED. I was at a little brandy tasting event in London while this is all going down. I mean...
just like
somebody got some brandy in the face because you spit that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, I was talking to the geezer I was chatting to. I'm like, shit, I gotta do something about this. What's going on?
Bro,
People messaging me about what's going on with Pred.
I do. Obviously, I clicked on everything, saw what was going on, and it said personal reasons. Okay.
Well,
and,
yeah.
Hear me out. All right. When someone says you says personal reasons, all right, something either the players tweeted something or like, usually a player says like prayers up or something like that if something's happened on that side of the, what I'm saying, something family-esque or someone like, relative or something like that. And then I thought it got weird when he was streaming the night before. Okay, he was streaming the night before Pro 8s. I clicked on it. I watched the VOD. He was happy as Larry. He looked, he was grinding. And then it just, I was just sat there thinking like, listen, we've all been through it where someone says personal reasons and, someone has to step away and you've seen a big paragraph or something like that of why they have to do it. And we ain't seen shit. Now, this is what scares me is there was like 4 rumors that came out. Some are dumb. Some, but there's always something. And I've seen some proof over the last coming days.
I mean, we got some screenshots. We can bring them up.
Yeah, obviously, like Rab, you can show some screenshots, whatever like that, and it's a weird thing to talk about, but I feel like it's what I said to you before the show started. If we don't talk about it in depth, we look like morons. We'll try and touch on it the best we can.
I mean, we're just, again, realistically, we're going over the rumors. We're going over what's out there, what these people are speculating on. I've seen, I'm sure we all saw the same stuff. There was a lot of likes on it, a lot of retweets, a lot of replies from people in the community. So I think we do a service that maybe a lot of other people won't touch on, won't combat, won't talk about the rumors. We go about it. We want to talk. We want to see kind of the possibilities, go through them, and do it with you guys too, and be transparent about what we're all seeing in the community, and not act like something's not there. That's what separates us from the rest. So, yeah,
I mean, he just sent me this tweet real quick.
Right.
This guy says on the 27th of November, if you knew Pred, you'd know you lost all that dollar gambling. Now, look, the issue is, okay, it's a really interesting situation because obviously when the whole, Pred might be out of the team situation happens, all of the players will not tweet in anything when it comes down to like, get better soon, AG, or he's got to go home and deal with his family emergency, or maybe some sort of visa issue, or whatever was going. Like that was the speculation.
They tweeted shit. Right? They haven't even acknowledged he's gone.
Yeah, this is the crazy thing to me, right? Because Optic yesterday then confirms,
a guy that just won champs with.
I know. This is like what makes it fucking crazy to me. Is that Optic Texas? I mean, let me just find the Optic Texas tweet. Like they've literally confirmed that Hook is in, and they have said absolutely nothing about Pred. Like they literally just tweeted this, like with Hook in the roster, and then you've got Kenny saying the nuke. You've got like Dashi gassing him up as well, and like you're just thinking, bloody hell, they don't even want to acknowledge this guy's existence right now. So like, this shit must be serious. And they unfollowed all of his shit. I mean, I've got those tweets as well.
Yeah,
our accounts are frozen, Rab.
Good. I'll fix it.
Oh, okay. The unfollowing and I think that the check mark removal and such so quickly that strikes me as really odd as well. How is it so hectic or bad that people are getting unfollowed? They're not even wanting to associate with him. He just like Trey said, he just wanted you a chip. What? That should be someone you're following forever. You know what I mean?
Ah, shit.
Right, I just want to say this too. I just want to say this as well. To the dumb fans that are just sat there going, what do you mean? He's on the bench. He's doing it. Listen, Optic Gaming have unfollowed him.
Here we go.
If he was on the bench, they wouldn't have unfollowed him.
Yeah.
If the players haven't even acknowledged he's gone. This is like when someone just disappears out of thin air and no one's acknowledged it. And you guys are telling me Hex unfollowed him too? That says everything.
I mean, I can find the original screenshot here, actually, because there was a couple things going around about this. Like, day one... Okay, there's a couple screenshots. There was this one that was going around. I think I Believe tweeted this. And then there was another one from, like, the first day. Basically, some guy on Reddit said that he owes Hex 100K. And it's like, okay, what are we talking about here? But then obviously people start to put screenshots like this out, and obviously it's kind of crazy. But Look, unfortunately, this shit doesn't massively surprise me based on rumors and like discussions behind the scenes. I just didn't like expect it to fucking be this bad if this is actually what's going on, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
Especially, yeah, go on, Ace, and I'll go again.
No, go ahead. Add on.
I was just gonna say, like, when the Maniac situation happened with Optic, like Optic Maniac, right? So he obviously had his struggles with addiction. Optic stood by him as an org. He goes through rehab. He's better. Good for everyone. Great wholesome story. You know, if Pred's going through a similar thing, you know, you'd expect Optic to stand by him if, you know, there's not something more serious at play here, if you see what I'm saying, right? Because at the same, like, you know, Pred won a world championship for these guys not long ago. They were willing to pay Seattle Surge like $500,000 or something to get him out of his contract, which never happened. Like, they formed the best roster since the dynasty, and then, you know, they're not even acknowledging this guy's gone. So, you know, something doesn't add up on some level.
But you got to understand that, and this goes for everyone in the chat, that this has got to be something a bit more crazier than just like rumors about gambling addiction, because it seems like he's being pushed out with no one talking about him. Now, if you want to go to the tweet that someone put today,
It's like with Illy, bro.
you know, if you want to go to the tweet today, Rab, with the season guy, you know,
Yeah,
these are
now,
all rumor
look, this
text
guy,
messages.
like, bro, I don't fucking know what's going on. Obviously,
okay, this season guy. The first thing I saw, again, I'm trying to get this loaded up on to see exactly what we're seeing on the screen. I can't see it yet, but there was a tweet he put out the other day. The first thing the day this popped out was like, he spent 100 he bet 100K on NFL game.
Yeah.
This kind of that type of stuff, saying that is when, like, that's not reality. That's just not real. Like, spending 100K, how much money do you think people in the CDL have, everybody? If you're believing that kind of stuff, I don't know. I think you're a little bit too susceptible to some rumors and lies, because that's just unbelievable. 100K on NFL games is not reality. That's just like not possible for pretty much anyone who their main source of income is CDL and a couple chips here and there. They're not spending. You're gonna spend 30% of your total CDL winnings on one NFL game? Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about, man?
Yeah.
So some of the stuff out there is getting a little outlandish. I want to put it like that.
I mean, my point is that it just seems to me like he's getting the Illy treatment, which is the league didn't want to deal with whatever Illy's situation was, and it sounds to me like whatever Illy's situation was could have hurt the integrity of the league, and that's what Pred's situation is too.
It does feel like, yeah, there's some weird shit going on here. I mean, look, it's not really a secret that Pred likes putting money on some games. Like, he talked, like in the Optic podcast recently, he was talking about like Greyhound racing back home.
People in chat. I don't know what gambling is like. Listen, my name is the Stocksman. Remember that. I trade every single day of my life. Don't tell me the amount of money I've won and lost is unreal. Do not speak to me about gambling and putting money up, winning money, losing money. If you think I don't know what it's like, go to my page really quick and look up, just put celebrating the Stocksman and go look at the tweets. Go look at them. Go enjoy yourself for a little bit and see the amount of money that's come in and out of my accounts. So, yeah, no, I'm talking strictly on literal possibility. I don't care how much of a gambling addict you are. I don't care how much of a stock market addict you are. You're not putting up 50% of your net worth on one trade or one gamble. If you are, this Wall Street Bets type screenshots. And I don't know. I'm not going to put it on anyone that's a professional with that kind of team around him. That, you got mentors like Hex. You got guys who, you got people who are experienced in life, even like people like Paige, very, very well versed in life. Are not going to let it get to that point. Yeah, maybe there's other rumors, like you said, of owing people, I think you said owing Hex money. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's something. Maybe the league is involved. I don't know. That sounds way more viable than some of the stuff I'm reading. My point is more just don't believe everything you read in the situation, because it all sounds tempting to believe, and I feel like we're like aiming towards the negative, but really no one really knows the actual truth of the situation. So I think I like just avoid going all the way to the most negative possibility.
I think it's
That's really
fair.
what I'm
Like, no
wondering.
one really knows what's going on. I think what I will say is that by Optic not saying anything, they do not help Pred like at all about this. Like, that's because Optic have, by not saying anything over the last couple of days, and especially the way that they've brushed off Pred and brought in Hook, it's like it's enabled the speculation. Like, if Optic had come out and said, or if some of the players came out and said, look, AG's dealing with some personal stuff, we're going to stand by him, you know, wishing the best or whatever, then that changes the narrative, because the way that Optic have dealt with it, in the same way that what happened with Illy, but obviously we kind of know what was happening there as well, like, the speculation's running rife in the community, and it's like, it's not our fault for talking about shit that people are talking about, you know?
The scary thing for me is that they didn't even announce Hugh. Like, they just put a picture of him on Twitter.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? It was just like, you know, that like they announced him, but like in the quickest way possible, which means this was a surprise to everyone that they had to pick up Hugh this quick. It wasn't planned. Something has obviously happened in the last week or so, and it's not like it wasn't planned, because like I said, Pred was streaming the night before this all happened. So something crazy must have happened in between from when he when he stopped streaming to when the like announcement came out. Is that not like? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's clearly something was okay, it was fine, and then something just went awry. Basically, you know, it's all very like. It had to be something where it was just spontaneous.
It has to be it has to be league, like it has to be something to do with the league, though.
Well, that's the speculation, right? Because this is what this guy says.
It has to be.
It was the shit that was coming out yesterday. You know, the theory is that there's an investigation as to whether AG was... Because we see this in other sports all the time. Unfortunately, it happens. Legendary players in multiple sports like have done this shit. Obviously, in football, it's been a big stir with even Tony and with like what's his name, Lucas Paqueta. I'm sure you know, Trey, like betting on himself getting fucking yellow cards or whatever it is, and then you know, like
and he just goes out, just kicks him in the fucking face.
Kicks him. It's like, you know, this is the type of shit that we don't usually talk about this in cards because it's not really been a massive conversation point in games like Counter-Strike. I mean, you know, people often talk about like tier 3 CS in various countries is just, you know, absolutely rinse full of match fixing happening all the time. And the issue is, like, if Pred was in serious trouble, and it's like, as you say, it's like no one in their right mind is going to put 100K on an NFL game. And maybe the numbers that we're hearing about there are like 100K over a certain amount of time. I don't know. But if all of a sudden you owe a lot of money, like, you know, you can understand where it takes you to in terms of like, well, if I put money on this, then maybe this. Obviously, it's fucking insanely stupid if this happens. I really hope this isn't fucking true. But like, unfortunately, at this point, I would not be surprised because like this is what people have been yapping about. And as you say, Trey, a lot of the evidence is like something severe must have happened. And now we're hearing people throw screenshots up, which might be completely unfounded. People are throwing screenshots up saying that the COD League are doing an investigation as to whether he's been betting on CDL games. Might not be his own games, but it's still fucking bannable offense.
The scary thing to me is that not only are these screenshots coming out, it's screenshots of like Pred asking wager kids for like.
Yeah, I mean, I showed that one earlier. I only had the one, but like there was two of these going around. Like basically this type of thing. And I would say this before, but you know, I mean, it's not like a new thing. I've had like a friend of mine who was having troubles with it. He used to message me a lot, but like not on this type of level.
I mean,
but,
I've had a few pros message me for money like over the course of my like playing career. You know, I'm one of those people that's like, I don't know, I don't trust pros as much as it is anyway. So like, you know, I wouldn't do it. But you know, it's when you see things like that, it's a scary thing because there's a few things that run through my mind. You know, it's scary at that point.
There we go.
Ina asked me, was it in your contract that you couldn't gamble? I'm pretty sure it's CDO wide that you're not allowed to bet on the matches, and your family members are not allowed to bet on the matches either.
I mean, I think this is a thing in like every professional sport.
I think it is. I remember one time I signed my CDO. My mum used to bet on like CWO matches without me knowing. All right, and then when I signed my COD, she didn't tell me or anything like that. And then CDL, like I signed a contract. I said like you're not allowed to bet on no matches whatsoever. No family, no nothing. I remember my mum one time, she was like, yo, Trey, I got £10 on OGLA. I said, no, you fucking don't. Get it off. No, you don't. Get it off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, these investigations, I don't really know how they happen, because obviously if you're using another account or you're getting like a friend to do it for you, like, you know, it's difficult to say. But it's nonetheless, like if PRED was in serious trouble, you could see where, you know, the motivation would come from.
What, to fry?
Well, to fry at Major 3, this is what people are saying, aren't they, right? Because Major 4 last year was an absolute shambles. It's like for Optic, and no one could really figure out why. And there are multiple reasons why Optic were dog shit at Major 4 last year. Like, I don't think it was just PRED, like, not playing his best. But, I mean, you got to think, you win Major 3, your odds are through the roof. You go to Major 4, like, you lose, then all of a sudden you go to Champs, you're a big underdog. And then you're actually not that bad. I don't know. I mean, there's multiple factors.
My thing is like, you don't have to, like, let's just say all the rumors are true, all right, and he is betting on CDL games. Like, why? You don't need to.
No, you're doing good, man. This is what annoys me. Like, Ina actually, I think, said it earlier in the chat. Like, some people, they go to Optic, it makes them. Some people, they go to Optic, it seems to break them. I don't know what it's about, but yeah, tough.
I will say this though, you know, regardless, it's happened so fast, you know, and whatever the situation is, I hope PRED AG is doing all right mentally, you know. Hope he's doing okay. I hope the community gets some closure about it too, but I feel like it's going to take some time before we get that.
Yeah, I mean, I have a personal relationship with them. I reached out to him, a conversation with him. I'm not going to share any of the conversation, but in point of the personal reasons, just to, I don't know, I don't like some of the stuff being said, but I will say that he is headed, he's heading back home basically. So pretty promptly, like, he's not sticking around or happy or any of this kind of stuff. He's heading back home. So I can say that for people that a lot of these rumors are coming out, and before we know anything, again, we can all chat and see the screenshots, whatever it may be. But just, you know, I just want to let people know that it's all fun and games, but someone's livelihood is at stake. Someone we enjoy watching, we enjoy we enjoy the spoils of watching their come up in their career, but you know, feel for the guy. There's stuff going on that's beyond all this. So just know that he is going home. It's not, you know, I know the night before you said this was happening, you know, streaming and stuff was cool, but clearly something happened where he's, you know, middle of the week flying back home. So
I also wonder, like, you've also got to wonder what the team environment was and has been like, because, you know, some of this stuff hasn't exactly been a massive secret forever. It's like, obviously, either it was getting into AG or it was getting into the team or something, because Scrappy came out yesterday. Maybe he was half joking, but he was kind of implying, like, and even Shotzi said it very clear as day in the interview that he did after last weekend's game, that, like, their practice hasn't been very good. And then AG's gone, and you've got to think that some of these factors have compounded. I know that there's some people out there that are going to say, oh, well, can't believe, like, if PRED owes some money, you should play and win it back, you know, type thing. But it's like, if you're in that type of a hole, you can't focus on playing your best stuff. It's not good for your team, whatever. So, yeah, it's a big challenge. I know a couple of people have pointed these things out to me today. And again, like, I don't know if there's anything in this. Obviously, people have been talking about it just because probably a bit of Rabception going on here. Here I am on the right. It was a few months ago. But this is when they lost to Boston, right? You guys remember this? And Like this, I remember this was such a big talking point at the time. It was confusing why Pred made this play, and like I really want to believe it was just a mistake. Shout out Jake, by the way, for the $10. Who changes permanent or long term? We'll talk about that in a second. But you guys remember when like Octane and Zuma were like roasting Pred super bad for making this play that he made on Karachi? I don't know if you remember this, Trey and Ace. But like it's, you know, in an ideal world, it's just like they were just having a tough stint. But obviously what people are saying is like, oh, well, if Pred was putting money on games, then he could be taking the under, and then he, you know, he runs around for a minute and does absolutely nothing. It's just, you know, this is the reason why you can't do this shit, right? Like, and I'm hoping he, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what people are talking about.
Yeah, it's you are right.
You can't even quite see it because it's not on the mini-map fully, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at today. And who's in the roster? I mean, Optic confirmed this shit. Here he is. Hook and Shotzi back at it again. The duo. They won champs together in 2020. Hook and Kenny back together again. The duo. When on Los Angeles Thieves, when Hook misspelled his name. So that ended very swiftly when they were teaming together last time. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, Jarek, thanks for the $10 super chat. I mean, I don't think, like, this is, Pred's done for the season for sure, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think Pred's coming back this year. And if he ever comes back to the league, I don't think he's coming back with Optic.
Wait, why do you say that?
I mean, if based on some of the rumors that we're seeing, I don't have enough information to say, but just the way that Optic have announced it, like, when Illy was done, he was done for the year. And I don't know. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if the investigation, if there is an investigation as rumored, comes back and it's all fine, then sure, Pred will come back. But I don't think he's coming back to Optic. That would be my perspective. Like, I don't think there's got to be some relationships there that have been soured. Whatever's true, there's got to be some relationships at Optic that have been soured.
Something's happened between the Optic players and the Optic organization with him to the point where they've unfollowed him, and you know the players aren't even tweeting about it.
I
mean, I'll find Dachi's tweet real quick, but yeah, you guys go on.
Yeah, I mean, I just, the thought that he's done for the year, I don't know. Maybe there's something with Optic that's an issue. I don't know about the league-wide stuff. I would say that's just a rumor. But, I mean, if I'm another team, AG's on the market, why wouldn't you not try to, why would you not try to take a chance on him, regardless of personal reasons or not? I mean,
because there could be something crazier that has warranted this.
I'm saying if it's league stuff, okay, then this is the situation. Then okay, yeah, then every team is gonna hesitate. But if it's just something personal, again, we heard all we know so far, personal reasons. Personal doesn't sound league mandated or whatever it may be. But if it is truly personal reasons, and I'm another team, I'm definitely looking at the possibility of picking up Pred. I don't know why you wouldn't. If I'm I don't know, early thoughts for me would be like maybe Gentlemates, maybe Falcons, maybe FaZe if they keep having struggles. Any team really. If he's on the market and it's not something that we are stopped by the greater CDL, I think AG definitely keeps playing this year. Maybe not by major one. Maybe not in the next few weeks, but I think at some point there's going to be a team that needs his service if they can get it.
This might be broken, this website, because I do follow him.
I think it is broken.
I mean, it's going to say no matter what. I mean, I don't know if the players don't follow him. The point was the team definitely doesn't follow him anymore. And they for sure used to. Because like, if you go to Optic Texas and you go to follow him,
does Hex actually not follow him anymore? Is that true?
I can't trust that website, so I can't tell. But like, if you go here, you'll find JP, you'll find obviously the rest of the team. Shotzi's here, Karma's here, Dashi's here, Kenny will be here. Probably missed Kenny somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Am I tripping?
This BP poll, and people are just faded for this one.
I
don't even know.
Obviously. Yeah, so...
What do you guys think about this poll? I'm actually curious. Which player would be more controversial for a team to take a risk on? Illy, MW3 or PRED in this game.
No, we don't know what Pred's done, so
Exactly why I think it's the player that's more controversial is definitely Illy, because on stage it was a very public thing. I think that's the chat voted for PRED, which is kind of wild to me. 61% voted for that.
I just think we don't know enough to say. I mean, but like as you're saying, some people were going crazy because I heard there was a rumor earlier today. To be fair, like with no evidence, but people were saying, "Oh, he's in jail. He's been jailed." I'm like, "Oh, where that's coming from?" So, like,
where did you see that?
People like I just see random comments on Twitter and Reddit. So like, yeah, it's just you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Okay, 100% AG is not in jail. I'll tell you that.
It's like, yeah, exactly. I could try and see if Hex follows him or not, but I think it's going to be a challenge. He follows 2,222. Good luck with that.
yeah, no, you ain't getting there.
Yeah. But I guess that's a question for the chat, right? Like, I think in the short term, this team will be better than the version with Pred. Because clearly there was something going on behind the scenes that was affecting things.
I mean, if you want to know, Hex does still follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, someone in chat said they still follow each other as well. So, I mean, I think Hex is unfollowed. That might be a rumor. That's, again, another rumor just rumoring out there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Ina, our resident lawyer, says it's something illegal or very bad PR. So, we'll see. But obviously, Optic fans want to know because, like, they won the World Championship a couple of months ago, and now they're looking at another season. Look, the season is not chalked. I think this is the one thing that the Optic players need to get into their heads. Because I know that Shotzi mentioned this on stream yesterday. It's like, I can't believe my career is such a movie. Every year there's some bullshit happening, which is true. But equally, this does not mean the year's over for Optic. Like, they have potential still to go on and do great things with this team. Maybe Pred's fine. Maybe he comes back at some point. I don't know. But the champ's curse has struck again within just a couple of months. And Optic need to make sure that in their heads, they're like, look, we still can, win with this situation. And I think given the circumstances, the fact that Hook was even available, we know that Hook has his problems on land, decision-making, whatever. That's probably never going to change. But in terms of the options available, Hook was the best one, considerably. The fact that he was even available, that he didn't get signed to a league team, given how good he is on this game, and maybe could have been expected to be as good on this game, is remarkable. So I wouldn't say Optic got lucky, but like it's not. It could have been worse.
I mean, end of the day, they know how to play with Hugh, especially Shotzi. I think the Optic fans are happy about it, especially because of how well he's been on this game. And I just think this game suits Hugh so well. Small maps, spawn, run and gun, like straight up, just head bash, head bash, head bash. I don't think there's not many mistakes you can make on this game in terms of like flipping spawns and stuff like that, especially on some of these maps. So I think this is going to be a perfect game for Hugh and Shotzi to run around and run around as a good sub duo.
We've got nearly 4,000 viewers in the chat, by the way. Shout out you all. Drop a like
we
on
have
the stream if you haven't already.
We have 4,000.
Hey, for you 4,000, I know you guys are chilling. Some of you guys been never sat here before, but let us know where you're watching from. What city, what state, what locality,
we're gonna break
province,
YouTube right
what
now.
zip code. Let us know where you're watching from because we're curious who's out here today watching CDL, watching BP today. Let us know.
I guess people are wondering, right? Because Hook's obviously been cooking in challenges. Can he maintain that in the CDL is another question. And here comes the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he plays today.
They play today. We're going to find out.
He plays today.
Of course, they're also playing Surge, which is kind of remarkable. I see a couple people from Seattle in the chat here because this was the organization that caused a lot of the drama, right? Like, this is the organization that had Pred, that had Hook over the last couple of years. And it's one of the orgs that have been in the biggest, and they had Illy, right? It's like, for some reason, Surge seems to be at the head of all these discussions when they had Pred, they had Illy, they had Hook, they had all of these names, and now they're all getting involved somehow in the Optic drama. So I don't know what it is about these two organizations. And then, of course, as soon as the drama happens, guess what? You get to game day, they're playing Seattle Surge again. Of course, they're now Vancouver Surge. It's a very different team. They looked pretty good last weekend. People are obviously saying, are Optic the favourites? Are Optic not the favourites? Because they've had, 2 days of scrims with Hook. But I don't think it's going to be a difficult transition. Hook is not going to be difficult to integrate. Shotzi knows how to play with him. Dasher knows how to play with him. I think Kenny could be a good leader in this scenario as well.
I mean, forget about playing with him. The guy's class. Yeah, he does make interesting plays, but Trey's point is great, saying that in this game, this is his type of game. You don't have to worry about flipping. You don't worry about a pinch messing up spawns. MW3 again, even a player as talented as Hook or even Hydra were having troubles in the start of that game just because of how it played and how the spawn systems worked and how things flipped. So this game, polar opposite. Hook is going to be a menace. Shotzi and Hook, I would hate to be on the other side as an AR sub player against them with Dashy and Ken. Kenny's learning the game. Obviously, Kenny gets better. He gets seasoned throughout the game. It's only week 1, obviously, but Kenny's one of those guys who's going to continually improve. You already have 2 subs who are disgusting. Dashy's disgusting. I still have them at the top of the league still, like top 3 at least, still in that conversation. No one's taken their spot. It's still a scary, scary looking team with Hoop or PRED.
I mean, Benjay's faded for this take, though.
Which one?
He says he's the better sub-duo for Shotzi than PRED. I think,
motherfucker, PRED just won champs with Shotzi. What do you want about? Also, Huke's not been playing pros this year. Like, I don't get it.
I
love
Benjay.
I love Benjay, but listen, until we see him play, bear in mind that Huke didn't play with Shotzi last year. Huke was in challengers at the start of this year, and Shotzi just won champs with PRED. So to say that he thinks Huke's a better sub duo for Shotzi is insanity.
I think what I'll say real quick, Casey, and if you have any other perspective, is the dynamic between Shotzi and PRED was the best that Optic's SMGs have looked in a very long time when it actually worked. It didn't always work. Obviously, they won champs at the end of last year. You can't upgrade on that on paper, right? Like, that's the point. If at the end of last season, would you have traded PRED for Hook? Absolutely no way. And on the majority of titles, you'd probably say that as well is true. This particular game, could you see that Hook in the short term could be an excellent option? Maybe for this particular title, he makes more sense. I don't know. Fair enough. I don't think he's necessarily a better sub-duo for Shotzi, but I do believe that for the short term, this is going to be fine. But I think what Optic fans should be concerned about is the long term, and especially when it comes to LAN, right, and things like that, because they had a team that was the best roster they'd had since the Dynasty. They won the World Championship with it. It wasn't possible to upgrade that roster unless you could get Hydra, Scrap, or whatever. And maybe Hook's just generational on this game, but I don't know if he's going to be generational on LAN. And also, we know what PRED brought to the team in terms of energy last year. Certainly, it was a big deal at Major 3 at Champs, like what PRED was up to in the comms. I know that JP Krez mentioned that Hook's comms are very confident, very concise, very clear, maybe more so than AG's on this game so far. But equally, when we look back at this season, I don't think people are probably going to have said, well, if we had PRED, this could have been possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get the chat riled up. Yes, Hugh and Shotzi did win champs together. Yes, they did. They won it in a 5v5 game with goddamn squad spawns, That's, I'm strictly talking Benjay saying this now, I think I'm strictly talking in the current moment. There is no shot. And yeah, someone said in the chat earlier that this is the best scrims that Shotzi said they've had all year, which really is damning to hear because they just won champs, which makes you feel like how bad the team vibes actually were. After coming off a champs win, you should be going into next year the most confident, the most happy with your same 4 teammates. The vibes are high, the chemistry is insane. To hear that, Shotzi going on Scum stream saying, if we went into event tomorrow, we wouldn't win. After just winning champs is insane to me. So yeah. Something clearly has happened personally between the team, and it was showing in the matches. It was showing between scrims and everything like that. And
I did feel very out of character. Do you know what I mean? Because Shotzi never usually says that stuff.
He's usually open he's usually open to the world if the team scrims are bad, but how the team's focusing on it. Like, you remember that Major 4 stint they had where they weren't winning, and then now it just looked like he looked defeated when he said it. So this huge change is definitely gonna up their team morale in terms of if he's saying the scrims are the best they've had all year, go for it. I hope it does work out. Because we all love Hugh as well. He is a frat. I'm excited to watch him play. I was watching a few scrims of him when we was doing the Dope Check episode, and he was frying. I think this is a game for him. But like I said, just going back to my Benjay statement, they just come off a champs win. They should be going in there with the most confidence of all time. I don't think anyone would be a better duo for Shotzi right now. But after what we've heard and what's been happening, it might be anyone realistically, because it sounds to me like, there was issues in the camp.
I'm gonna just take a slightly different take on this, just slightly different. Just saying that it's so early in the game, it's so early on that whether it is Pred or Hook, whoever it may be, I think COD is like one of the only esports where you're switching games every year. So this is an opportunity. I think it's really good actually for Hook coming in right now. That the question is kind of flawed. Who's the better sub duo for Shotzzy? I mean, it depends on which title you're talking about. If you're talking about MW3, maybe you say Pred. You're talking about this game, Black Ops 6, plays completely differently. The mechanics are different. Hook in this game might be the better duo. And I feel like both answers have merit, and you wouldn't be wrong if you picked either one. So I just want to emphasize that some people are maybe doubting Hook or thinking he's the greatest or doubting Pred, whatever it may be. But it's so early in the season. Everyone's still learning the game. Hook's clearly plus 10 in anything he plays. In this game, very much so who could be the better sub duo in this occasion, or they can be about the same, but then they're both going to be good. So,
Ina's got an interesting theory about how, like, if Pred blocked Optic on Twitter, then it would look like they had followed him.
Nah, because if it was something to do, like she's saying, if it was something to do with team chemistry issues, we would have seen Pred rage and stuff like that on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be more to it than that. But
there's
like,
way
you can
more
tell
to
he's
it.
been getting frustrated because, like, if you watch his streams over the last couple of weeks, he's dying to rank play hackers. Like, he's blowing up on. I know Pred's kind of like that, but I don't know. Maybe some signs were there that there was something happening behind the scenes. Obviously, Scrappy then talked about it yesterday. So, Optic and Thieves have been scrimming over the last few days, and Scrappy basically said, "Yeah, when you were playing with Pred, you were getting slammed, and then." With Hook, it's been more competitive. That was the implication. I'll just play this real quick for you guys because it's only a couple of seconds, so might as well try it.
Me? Our team?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak on anything.
What?
I was not gonna speak on anything, bro.
That is crazy.
Okay, no, you guys. I'll give it to you. Yeah, no, I'll give it to you.
Yo,
But AG,
What do
what
you
the
mean?
fuck?
Like when you play with when you play with Kyler, you play with AG.
No, just in general.
I mean with AG, you guys are getting fucking ran. So.
That's pretty much all that was said. So, yeah, the implication, I guess, being that things have been better with Hook so far. Obviously, practice is practice. We're talking about practice. Let's see what happens in the game tonight, gentlemen.
Absolutely. Speaking of the games, this is where we lose every viewer.
Nah, we're talking about.
wait. Also, didn't Illy put out a tweet of like a signed tweet? Didn't he put that
Oh
out?
yeah, but that was bait though. I got baited by
Yeah,
that too.
big bait. Wait, you got baited by that? You can't.
I
get
got
baited by
bait.
Steve
Nah,
Irwin.
well,
Nah,
like
nah,
you never know. You never know. Oh, he's done another tweet. Hang on. I did
I
get
saw that
baited.
too, and I was like, what's going on here?
To be fair, it would be like, unless any team was going through similar chaos, it would be too early for anyone else to make a change. Like, I think Illy, if he keeps going as he is, he might well be in the league come January. But there's no team making a change between opening weekend and weekend 2 unless they're going through some absolute chaos, which just seems to be the Optic way. So I don't know what it is about this organization. How does it work like that?
So this is quoted me saying, "Well, this is where we lose every viewer." Is indeed how you lose every viewer. See ya.
Bye, Koosh. Take care. But,
In a bit, buddy.
Yeah, in a bit. So, yeah, Illy, he signed a contract, but he hasn't actually. But I do think it's plausible in the near future if he keeps up the performance. This is the other thing that just came to mind. It's like, these last few years, some teams have had good drama. Like, Los Angeles Thieves, big drama during Cold War. Obviously, there's been the Subliners drama and all that happening during Vanguard and, with maybe FaZe and stuff like this. But why does it always tend to be that of all the orgs that get into drama, it's just always Optic? It's always Optic. It's always the biggest team. Ace is dropping his camera. I'm not complaining. We aren't complaining. But
Hey, look, crotch shot for everyone, just to spice it. We need the viewers, baby. We need the viewers.
yeah, we're trying to get our viewers back.
We're getting the numbers up, baby.
And we're still going up, baby. We're still over 4K. Shout out to the boys.
There we go. Yeah, we're good enough.
Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it. Pressure gets to everyone, people saying. Yeah. Difficult work, but we can actually talk about the games if you'd like, gentlemen, because this evening, Optic play a game. This is their game. They play Vancouver Surge. I might hit a little vote. I'm thinking Optic are taking the dub. Oh, interesting. This is interesting. So there's been 85 votes so far on the site, 59% to Optic, 41% to Surge. So, it is interesting because obviously Surge have been playing with this team for a month. Optic have been playing with this team for 2 days. You could easily think, especially when it comes down to Search and Destroy, where they've not been as strong. Surge in 5 feels like a reasonable prediction, but also Optic in 4 seems like a reasonable prediction as well. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Both teams are 1-1, already defeated on the season, of course. Surge had a couple of interesting games last week, didn't they? Yeah, they beat Miami, but then they went down, I think, Game 5, round 11 to Toronto. So it could be a similar story tonight. Let's go Tedward with the 5 bomb. If there's an investigation, Optic needs to say that. Say something. Silence the fans who pay you with attention and money is borderline unethical IMO. Well, good question. Obviously, we don't know what's actually going on. I know there's been some talk. And we're back.
And we're fucking back.
And we're back,
And we're
baby. And we're back. But there was talk that, like, obviously Scump's going to be turning the stream on. You'd imagine pretty soon to watch these games, like, someone's going to have to say something at some point.
No, you know
They
what?
won't
No,
get. They'll give a PR answer, is what they'll give.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they'll even acknowledge it.
No, they're gonna acknowledge it for day one. Like again, we saw a few people's streams. I think Scum said something, Shotzi said something on stream as well. But it was again very PR answer, very general, super vague answer. That's the most we're getting. And fast forward a day or two, maybe fast forward a couple days, they're gonna ignore it in chat. It's not gonna be discussed. Polar opposite of what you're saying. It's not gonna have to be addressed. It's gonna be the actual opposite of addressed.
No, they are streaming today, aren't they? Everyone's streaming. I think I saw Zuma tweet out saying he's live. Very shortly.
Shout out James Bender
yeah.
with a 2 bomb. Could you say
Zuma
anything
said he's
on
live
Pred contract
shortly.
situ?
What he said?
He said, could you say anything on the Pred contract situation? I mean, what's he on? Is he on the second year for 1+1? Hypothetically. Then again, of course, if there is an investigation, that shit might be void. So I don't know. Nobody really knows.
Just from Optic unfollowing him and him losing his check mark, I don't know. I feel like that tells me.
Yeah, they could have just done the thing where they just release him with a contract. Huh?
Yeah, that tells me more than enough of what I need to know. That was shocking. The fact that they did that, but that tells me association has changed. It's gone to Hook, and I mean, we can if we want to check the CDL website. Is Pred still listed on? I know they don't update shit.
Bro, as if
I know
we're
they don't
gonna find
update
anything
shit.
there.
I know.
Should we head on?
Check it on. Why not? Check
PD
CDL
just said in the
website.
chat. PD said in the chat, it's crazy because Optic hasn't even unfollowed Lucid or Trippy, even though they aren't in Optic anymore.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's actually, I didn't really think about that, but yeah. Apparently, all the players and stuff, they do still follow him. But maybe that's not lasting forever. I don't know. Go on the Optic website. No, I mean, bro, what are we talking about here? This
I
is the
was thinking
CDL
Call of
for
Duty
you.
website.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
They've probably
This
still got
is-
Crimsticks listed as complexity on there.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, no picture of Karma, just the Optic background. AG's still here, so don't worry about it, boys. Absolutely no stress. If you guys are worried that Prep was getting dropped, don't worry. The CDL I got ya. He's still in there. He's still in there. Good look at the Optic website as well, to be fair. I don't think it'll be on it necessarily, but if we go teams, here we go.
We ain't predicting no matches because I could talk about this for years.
Honestly, yeah. Optic Texas, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we roast the league, but it's same with Optic. Pred's still listed here, which is, I mean, look, it's day one, isn't it? Give him a break.
Yeah,
I
like-
guess.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Curzo, he's saying the league is definitely involved with how hush everything is. That's what we were getting at. Something drastically has happened to where the league's involved, or maybe legal teams are involved, or something like that, to the point where no one is saying a word about it.
One Rump says, corporate rats, bro. We fill their pockets. Would be nice if someone could cut the BS and tell the community so we can smoke on the pack. Guilty ASF. That's what he says. He might be cooking. He might not be cooking.
Do you think the broadcast should address the situation? No. Listen, it will all come to light. As of right now, all we have is rumors and what
Scum.
what we have right now is just rumors and what we can kind of just grasping at straws type shit.
I mean, what do they say about the Yilly thing? I didn't say shit. The CDL never like saying shit. They always like to just brush stuff under the rug if they can. I get why, because it's bad PR for like everyone. And obviously, if there is like this investigation thing that they were up to, obviously you're not going to say anything until there's some sort of resolution. But it's the same thing with Ilya. We still don't know what happened there. Like, was there? Yeah, maybe we'll never know. Some people know, but they don't want to tell us.
Yeah.
My bad, my phone. You guys can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're in a slightly different
Okay, yeah.
version of the locker room now.
Yeah, a little more of a wide angle, but my phone died, so we're back up. Now the PC's fine. We're good now.
Bro, this guy just doesn't have anything charged, does he? Can't charge his laptop, can't charge his phone, like.
No. Hey. We charging. We good. We all right.
All right, because listen, I feel like we're gonna keep going round on the PRED thing. I feel like we're even gonna end off on some PRED talk. Let's just quickly predict the matches real quick.
We can do that,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Let's do
These
it.
are the
Let's handle
four
that-
games
let's
of
handle that
today,
before
chat.
we keep going with this.
First game, the Los Angeles Derby. It's back at it again. Over the last few years, it's always been LAG that have had the number, but this time it ain't really LAG. General Mates are 0-2 to start off the last weekends. They were getting slapped around bad. Thieves are way better. Surely you got to think it's a dub.
Los Angeles C's are absolutely smoking these guys.
Hot
It's-
for you
it's-
to keep the schedule on track,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
these are gonna run fucking havoc on them, honestly.
Are we all in agreement with that? 3-0.
Yeah, I'm taking a hot
Chad.
hot Thieves dub here.
Okay.
I think Chad would be in agreement. I think we're all in agreement here.
Now, I have heard that New York have sorted out the ping issues.
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting.
I have heard.
Wow,
have heard
they've
that
figured it
issues
out,
have
or the
been
league
sorted.
have figured it out.
Well, it'll be the league that figured out. Listen, I ain't gonna say my source, but they said they might have.
Oh no,
That's
that's a good source.
We'll see. I'll tell you my source after the stream, but we'll see. But you already know what I said. They lost to two top teams last week and said that ping was a major issue. Are they going to lose to two teams that we feel like they, potentially be? Listen, I like Rocker 2-0. Ravens, they look good. I like the Ravens team. I feel like they might go 0-4 this week.
I mean, I think Rocker are actually cheeks, but they might be better.
I don't
than
think
Cloud9.
Rocker are good, but I think Rocker got S&D cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually thinking of Game 5 round 11 here, taking G2. I think they might be ass. I think both teams are ass.
I'm taking a Minnesota win 3-1.
I mean, look at this shit. They're 2-0 with these numbers. Impressive stuff.
I'm taking a Rocker win 2-1 at 3-1.
I wonder what Ace is going to say here.
Yeah, guys, I'm taking a C9 for a 3-0 smoke show. Actually, no, 3-1. 3-1 smoke show.
Wow, look at this. I mean, we've not chosen the best colors here, guys, on the website, because I couldn't even see the differential between
Why are they
the
not
blues there.
purple?
Yeah, I
or
don't
red?
know why they're not purple. But all right, if you guys have good
Lion Man,
eyes,
where are you?
you'll see the slight different blue shade here that differentiates Rocco from Cloud9. But yeah, 65%. So if I change my mind, wow, actually surprising to me that the Cloud9 are getting clapped this hard in the polls. But yeah, we'll see on that one. I think I'm quite torn on this, but I could definitely see a Rocker in 5 dub here. I'm kind of bought into the idea that even if the ping cheese is fixed, these cats might not be that good. And then we've got my favorite team, Miami Heretics. They played a Boston Breach. And this is actually a very interesting series. Like, I want it to be fast so I can go to bed, but equally, I think there's some Game 5 potential here.
Boston win 3-0.
Oh,
Boston win 3-0? The fuck?
Hell yeah.
I'm taking Miami. Run it up. Vamos.
Miami,
Wow,
Miami
50-50.
Miami win 3-0.
Oh, wow. Well, Miami 3-0. I wasn't going to take a 3-0. I'm taking Miami in 4, though. I like the Miami team. I think Lucky's going to have a better
Miami's
series than the other day. Boston. Yeah, he's just Snoopy hater right now. That's kind of crazy, though. Like, This is literally a 50-50 game in the polls. Absolutely absurd scenes. And then the final game of the day, at Optic, baby. Hook is in action. 62% on the site are picking Optic. 38% are going Surge. Surge had a decent weekend last weekend. They went down to Toronto. They beat Miami. Abuza was up and down an awful lot. I think there's some good chemistry here. On paper, Optic should probably just bowl them over. But I don't think it's that clear.
It's definitely not that clear. The Surge team is definitely one of those sleeper teams that you got to watch out for. They're good players. And Hixie, surprisingly, was frying last week. So that's another big X factor. I think it's going to be a closer matchup than people expect. But I think Hookah's going to show why he's in the league. I think he's going to go plus 10, have the best KD in the lobby. Him and Shotzi are going to both be above 1.0s. I have Optic taking it 3-2.
What are we thinking, Trey?
I got Optic 3-1. They're going to lose the S&D.
I'm thinking similar, to be fair. Actually, low-key, I'm taking Optic 3-2. So I have a feeling it's going 5, and people are going to be, shit, Optic are losing. And then, is that what you said?
Yep.
Let's go. Wow. Good vibes. I can't believe
We're
it.
in business, baby.
Yeah, we're actually so in business right now. But yeah, that's
So
kind of
much
where we are
business.
on the day. I know the guys tweeted this out earlier. I thought it was pretty funny. Today's the day. Hook's back. Oh, apologies for the audio blast there. But you guys remember when Hook walked out ice cold against FaZe and slapped him out of the finals on Los Angeles Grillers? This
Didn't
is
show it. No emotion. No
this
emotion.
was insane, bro. Like this guy was, I've actually never seen anything like this. I love this thing so much. This I don't think I've usually looked at this version, but it like when the Undertaker music is on or whatever in the background, and Hook just walks out ice cold and then beats FaZe in the finals. I mean, this guy was
Just
so
slams him.
locked in, bro. He was so locked in. So
No
yeah.
smile.
That's
Didn't even blink.
unreal when he did that.
Yeah, absolutely killer mentality, and slams a tiny Terrors for the shock championship Gorillas losers bracket run. Like Arceus even looks over and is like, "Holy shit, we're about to get slammed by this guy." So yeah, this is when the FaZe
He's looking at him
dynasty
like, "What the fuck, bro?"
ended. Yeah, we can't beat. How we better beat this guy?
Hang on, I've got to play this guy. What do you mean?
Yeah. What's good, Pete? I'm doing well. Yeah. I mean, it's been, I'm not going to lie, if this PRED stuff is true, the rise and fall of Optic PRED video is going to go insane. We're getting the boys working on it right now. We're writing the script up right now.
Oh, fuck.
Like, it would be one of the, like, if it actually does happen,
it would be unreal.
the Unreal, like, crash out. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't seen shit like this, really.
I don't think this has ever happened.
I found this as well. You heard about this trait? This guy Gorgo Knight. This is like 5 years ago, like Black Ops 4 or something. I think this is 5 years ago. I don't know. But people were talking about this on Reddit today, so I found it. I thought it was interesting. This guy was just basically super blasé about betting on games back in the day, and even Bezo or Bezo, whatever they call him, like this guy, or as a character, he's like, bro, you probably should do that. So yeah, yeah. I
Bro,
don't
people
know.
are so open about it, bro.
I thought this was insane. This is probably just tweeting
Hey,
this out.
I've done something illegal. Come get me.
Yeah. Bet the spread on the series of
You know.
Genji and Optic between. He's talking to Jacob, and yes, this is years ago now. As long as it went 3-2, 3-1, I was knocked down 1K and up 5. Cheers, brother. Drinks on me. This is so insane to me. This is so insane.
Trey must
Yeah, I
have
don't
some
know about that one,
stories.
bro.
Oh, I got some fucking stories. Don't you worry. We'll have to do a big documentary on Trey's stories. We'll get Breaking Point to run it up.
The rise and fall and rise again of London Royal Ravens' most successful ever player.
Exactly, man. Let's talk about it. 13. How many win? You've got 13 wins to get for Royal
Yeah.
Ravens. I've already issued black magic to be done.
To make sure they keep losing.
Yeah,
it's over. Trey stories on the iceberg one.
You gotta remember, stream. I've had a 10-year-long career of ups and downs, crazy shit happening, stories left, right, and center, pros left, right, and center. You know, I'll do a 24-hour stream one day, just talking about it. I feel like that would go off.
I'd for sure go off. That's 1 million views right there. Trey is slowly shifted further and further.
Yeah,
out
no,
of the
give me a
frame.
sec.
That is all good. This is how it goes. I did an alright job keeping the boys in there today. I tried my best.
Someone in the chat said, "Why is Ace look like he's got something to hide?" Listen, man.
You look like a magician with one of those like you know where they saw through it.
Just in one of the boxes like this.
Yeah.
Like, waiting to
And then
pop out.
you move it in half, and you're just like half over some of the one side of the other body, like.
Yeah, this is the other side of my magician's trick box. I just can't let you guys see the other side. You know.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Yeah, no, it's good times, man. But are we gonna stay on for the matches or? No?
I'm bringing up the CDL stream to see what's going on.
I won't watch the first match. I got shit to do. But
All right, all
Yeah,
good. I mean,
I
to be
kinda
fair,
have
we
to
have
step out
killed it
well.
with the show. Yeah, that's all good. It's fine by me. Fine by
Okay,
me,
beautiful.
gentlemen.
Okay,
Gonna
boss.
bring this up real
Whatever you
quick.
say, boss. Whatever you say. Whatever you say,
All
boss.
good. I'm listening.
hey, boss, can we leave early today? Cause I'm busy.
These guys are going crazy, honestly. But no, chat. I mean, I
Oh,
want
dude.
your take. Like, is Pred coming back? I mean, I want to say is Pred coming back this year? I want to say is Pred coming back like ever? I want a yes, no in the chat. 1, if Pred is ever playing a competitive COD match again.
Oh, so you root? Oh, you
2,
blame
if
me for
Pred is
doing it,
never
but-
playing a COD match ever again.
Oh, so when I do it, it's Trey's playing the game, but when you do it, it's fucking.
I'm
Blast.
seeing the idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. See what the chat says. I'm bringing this up full screen.
Nah, dude. The chat. It really cares what the chat's gonna say here. Let's see.
It's pretty split, I'd say. So 1 was for playing again, 2 is for not playing again. Most people are probably saying 1, but it's pretty tight. I mean, I would run a poll, but I don't know how to do it. Respectfully. And
I
also,
can
like
run
the
a
chat
Breaking
interaction.
point in the chat. Breaking point in the chat did it a few times. Run
Yeah.
Hey, breaking
yeah.
point. Can we get a poll going? Mucho gracias, sí, señores.
Nah, I could do it. I'm not a donkey. I was just.
Right, you're being
baiting.
lazy, yeah.
Yeah. Pred
lazy.
future. Play again or not play again. And that's the worst poll you've ever seen in your life. Has it run? Yeah. There we go. We get some
You
actual
sound like one of
numbers
those.
on
You sound like a Viking.
this. What, me?
Pred play again or not
Play
play
again or not play again.
Pred play again or not play again. Ooga booga.
I don't know what I'm voting for. It's so bad. I don't know. Yes or no. I don't know what I'm voting for, but I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, is his career over or not? Is like how I should have phrased it, but can I get an I don't know option? Like,
Ace, what do you think? I think he's playing again. I think he will play again. I don't know. I feel like maybe it won't be for Optic. Maybe it will be. But is his career in the CDL done? I think there's no way. He's too talented. He just want to chip. Unless it's CDL based, and until we hear that, then okay, then I'll believe that rumor once it's confirmed. Until then, AG is playing the league again. He's too talented. Just want to chip. There's no way.
yeah, like it's interesting because I know there was speculation, potentially unfounded, but there was speculation about, oh, well, you know, if this investigation goes anywhere, what's it going to mean? You know, like if there's some sort of like ban hammer that comes through. Because like in football, Trey, like they get banned for what, like 12 months, 18 months or some shit? But it depends on the
Yeah.
severity, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Ivan Toney was betting on himself to score penalties and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he came back. Now he's in Saudi Arabia making 350 grand a week. So, you know, you can always come back.
You can always come back, yeah, exactly.
It's never over.
Pred to Falcons, 2026.
Wise men
lock
once
it
said
in.
it's never chalk.
All right, I'm ending this
Always
poll.
keep that in mind.
51%. Wow, that was tight.
That was tight.
That was tight.
Yeah.
Why are we emphasizing the word tight? What's going on here?
Yeah, that shit was tight.
That's just...
He's done, says bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom, he's done.
See, we've got to that point of the stream. You know what I'm saying? We've got to that point in the stream where we're waiting for the match to start so we can send you off.
I know what you're talking about.
The chances
I'll
of Pred coming back are the same as Alex and Zero getting back on the Ravens. Dude,
Dude,
what the fuck did I do?
bro, Alex, like, low-key, streets won't forget player, Alex.
Yeah, he was good.
That's a
He was
crazy
good.
spray. You know what? We didn't have to come at Trey like that. That's fucked up, guys.
Can
Crazy
you ask
spray.
Trey what Swanee is up to nowadays, please? I
Oh
think he
my
plays a lot
God.
of chess.
Like, I'll challenge him.
What?
He plays a lot of chess.
Actually,
He
this
does
is
play a lot
funny
of chess.
timing, right? There was drama today. So, okay, this is going to go on everyone's heads, but Chess World Championship ended yesterday. The current world champion lost in the final game. It was a drawn position. It should have gone to tiebreakers, but he blundered and he lost in like a position that should have been a draw, like a bad mistake. And the Russian Federation is saying that he threw.
Oh, he bet on himself. Fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what happened
I'm
there?
saying, bro, he bet on himself to lose. He's
On
raking
the
in the
theme of the
bread.
show today, and I don't know, man. It's widespread. LeBron's gone.
I know.
This chess Russian is gone. PRED is gone. Sports is going crazy, man.
Sports is going
This
crazy.
This is why betting is haram. This is why betting is haram, everyone.
Yeah,
This is
Ryan's
exactly
right.
why.
Gukesh, the Indian guy who won, he's youngest world champ. 18.
But it's 11:51. Or it's 1:51 for me. I gotta step off. So
I'm down to call the show here.
love you guys.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Yeah, I
that
got
was
to
the best pre-show that we ever pre-showed.
No,
I
it's not.
can't
No, it's
think
not.
as to why. Wait, did we do a better one?
Champs, yeah, champs was.
Oh
was
shit! Okay,
EMT
okay.
champ.
I'm thinking online,
like,
online pre-show, online pre-show.
All right, well, fucking. I'll
Yeah,
go for
online
I'll
for
go
sure, number
I'll
one.
go for
Online
myself.
for sure,
I'll go
number
for
one.
myself.
Yeah,
I'll go
actually,
for
yeah,
myself.
fuck you, Trey. I'm right. You bet. You bet know. You got
Yeah.
Square up.
All right.
Square up in
Yes,
Dublin
boss.
coming soon. Yeah, all right. Take care, everyone.
Love you guys,
Appreciate
too.
everyone. Go enjoy the matches. Come back on Monday for the dope check. Mwah.
We'll check episode 40, 39, 40, 40. I don't know.